bullseye.
Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about the
What's up YouTube, it's Zyph here, and I'd like to welcome you back to episode 27 of Skyblock, and this has been a long-awaited episode. I have not gotten around to doing a Skyblock video in quite some time now. A bunch of stuff has gone on with the staff. There's not very many staff members left and stuff. I'm still a moderator and stuff, but I haven't been as active, partly because of that, and partly because Pulse SMP started up, and I wanted to get as far ahead as I could, as fast as I could, because there's a bunch of other YouTubers I'm kind of competing against in the economy of that game. So hopefully you guys do understand that, and I'll go back to doing Skyblock as a normal kind of video type on my channel. And I was also talking to my friend Cameron, who is Wholesome Muffin on here, or also the Muffin Man is nicknamed in-game. And if I go to spawn and look at this real fast, you'll see over here that he is now part of the staff. Even after arguing with so many people, he still made it on the staff. So he's on the staff board now, and I think sometime this week or next week, depending on what they count as business days, because of President's Day was when he ordered it. He ordered a Blue Yeti microphone, and he might start recording, so possibly we could turn this into a co-op Skyblock series, and I could add him to my island. But until that point, this will just still be a normal solo series. And also, if you guys haven't been able to notice yet, I'm kind of like nasally or whatever. That's because my nose is all stopped up, and I keep needing to cough occasionally. So if I mute my mic or there's just a random cut for no reason in the video, that's what's going on. So I'm just coughing and stuff. So what I was thinking about doing was there's a bunch of different designs. So if I teleport to Kynan, who was part of staff before, but isn't anymore or whatever. I think he resigned or something happened. I'm not sure what really happened. But he AFKs at this thing. This is on his island. He has 42 cow spawners here. And this is like the most efficient freaking cow farm on the server right here. And this goes down into his little warp here. And it's really cool. And it's basically run my leather shop out of business. So what I was kind of thinking about doing was I'll just keep the leather shop there. It's more as an extra shop. Whatever. It's another episode on this series. And it's another part of my island, which still makes it a little bit unique because it's a different design from everyone else. So when I saw this design, I was like, wow, that's a really cool cow farm. But you could also use it for so many different things. I was thinking, like, if you do /spawner. Oh, wait. No, if I just, does it show it? Does it list them anymore? No, it won't do that. But if you do /spawner and then a type, it used to list all the different kinds of spawners you can make these things. Not sure. It's raining. Anyway, so what I was thinking was I would make a multi-layered thing like this. And I could have every, what was it? Spawners interact with each other from a certain amount of blocks away. So, excuse me. So if I have, how many is this on a row? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's like 13 spawners on one row, so that's pretty good. So if I have something like that, I could have 13 different mobs be spawning here and have a big chamber similar to how Energy, who I don't think is, I think he left the server now, but he made this big chamber, and I have homes set on everyone's islands basically, so I can come over here and look at their designs and kind of implement them into what I want to do. And so he had this big chamber for his mob spawner, and I'm probably not going to do all this crazy redstone stuff, which he had this set up within the first 2 weeks of the server being open for this, and this is freaking ridiculous. Like, if you go over to the back side of this thing, and you look at the back of this, like, holy hoppers, like, goodness gracious, that is so much money. But, wait, let's see if his Val even shows up anymore. Does he even have money left? Yeah, he still has 374,000 after this many hoppers, but goodness gracious, that thing has gotten him so much money. But, anyway, if I go back to my island, the plan was, what I was originally going to do before I had this, like, break from Skyblock because of Pulse SMP and everything, was I was going to make something similar to this with my skeleton farm over here for a gold farm. But when I saw that cow farm design, I thought that I could do it right here instead of doing the gold farm. I just thought of this just a couple minutes ago. I could do that cow farm design and probably keep it away from that so they don't spawn in my cactus farm, because that would kind of screw up some stuff. But have it going off this way, or I could have it even over here or somewhere over there or something like that. But I could have some sort of cow farm design thing like Kainen's as well, and have a bunch of different spawners and have a big filter system. And so I want to keep it close enough to my AFK spot where it'll keep spawning them. So what I was thinking, you know, this might actually work. No, that's too close to that. But anyway, the point is that, oh wow, I need to expand that. I hadn't finished that when I had stopped playing. But let's see. So that does still feed into it. Yeah. So let's see if King Cactus actually has some stuff. / pay name amount. There we go. So let's see, is there any cactus in here? Yeah, there's a good amount of cactus in there. That's pretty good for not being online for very long. But anyway, so I was thinking about making one of those big spawner things. And so I'm not exactly sure how to make it, and I still need to get all the materials for it. But I was thinking about making the purple thing that looks like that, but in a big square similar to how Energy had it. And I wanted it green and purple because look at my skin, it's green and purple. And it Enderman colors, basically. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather all the materials for that redstone and stuff, and I'll be back with my inventory full of these materials in order to make it. And I have several spawners I've gotten from kits over time. So, yeah, I will see you guys when my inventory is all set up. And I am back. So, what I did off screen in that time was I got all these materials and stuff, and I expanded this area with a bunch of stone bricks. And I also made this little shack here, and I was in a Skype call with Cameron just a second ago. That's why he's following me around on my island, I think. And I think he knows I'm recording, so yeah. What the plan was I was going to do a double chest here, trap chest, double chest, trap chest, double chest, and all these are double chests, but it's just normal chest and double chests. I mean, normal chest and trap chest switching off, going along these walls. Then I'll have hoppers going up here, and then they'll die in some sort of lava system up here. So what I was thinking, move Cameron. So what I was thinking was, I was move this up here, like that, and then I'm using panes for all this stuff because it looks cooler. And let's do that across there. So let's see. So the basic design, if I go to warp cache stake, there we go. So the basic design, since Kainen is offline now and I can't teleport to him, is it's the same thing as this. So I'm going to be doing all this redstone. I already know how to do this. That's not that difficult. But I'm trying to fit this in here, and there's a 2-block gap in between here. And there's only a 1-block door. So I'm thinking about making a 3-block gap in between here because it's not that big of a difference. And just having the lava where it's just like a normal thing. And then instead of having it where they like run around, it's a bunch of hoppers, I was thinking about having it where, well, I could just do it like that actually. I don't know, I'll kind of see how it goes on how much space it takes up, because this will be more than just a cow farm. It'll be a bunch of different things. It'll be like some sort of sorting thing. So you know what I might actually do is just make this a normal cow farm for this, and then feed that into that leather shop, and then I'll eventually make a steak shop there. Or I could do it with sheep or something. Wait, no, it's not 1.8. It's not mutton. I can do it with pigs, but I'm not sure if that activates it with pigs. I don't know. I'll turn it into something is the point. But I just wanted to have some sort of building episode thing because I hadn't done a Skyblock episode in a while. So I thought I might as well build up this thing because I'd seen it as a popular design by a bunch of different people. So there we go. That looks pretty good. So if I have, let's put that in front of there. And then can do something like that. And I'm just making it a basic building because it's just a storage shed, and there's going to be stuff above it so the roof doesn't need to look all fancy or whatever. So let's see, we can do this, and then actually I can mine out with a pickaxe, not a normal axe. And I think I actually renamed this in between episodes at some point, or I might have had it in the last one, but I don't actually remember. I renamed it to Zyph's Weapon of Mass Destruction because it's efficiency 5 on breaking 3. And I will have beacons eventually. I forgot about that. But let's go down and grab these real fast. There we go. Before Clearlag gets them. And then let's do, so that's where the hoppers will lead down. I'll have an item filter on here and here, and then I'll have the actual machine thing out. I could actually have it, I was thinking I could have it go that way and this way, but then cows will be spawning on top of my redstone here for that very small cow farm thing. So I don't want that to happen. So I think I'll just make it go out the back, I guess. So I'm thinking this is where the platform will be for where I have all the hoppers, which I don't have all the hoppers right now, or the wood for all of that. So what I'm going to do is build the basic shell for it, and then I'll get all the spawners and stuff set up in the future, or probably between episodes, because I don't want this to take forever. So let's just do that and build up this wall a little bit. And also, I'm going to go record an SMP video as well right after this. So I'm not going to spend too much time on the actual build of this, because I will do this in between episodes probably, or in the future at some point, depending on how it goes with time or whatever. So there we go. So looks kind of interesting. I think I might do another thing there, because why not? And then I can do another one here. That. Yeah, looks cool. Alright. And so also, I think on the SMP as well, I'm going to be using a bunch of stained glass for different ideas and stuff. And I also have an idea for a prank, which I will not release until when I'm actually pranking, because that would kind of ruin the surprise for it. So, what was this room going to be? So, it was going to be the hoppers, then it goes into 2 item filters here, which then feed down into this thing. And so I'll have hoppers going over here, and then down into each individual thing. So, that won't be too bad. And then, let's see. So, I'm going to want this stream of stuff. So, these hoppers will feed down here. So, there'll be another layer of hoppers on top of this. So, let's build up this one more time. This is going to be kind of like a skyscraper tower thing that'll probably expand the more stuff we get. Or what I can do is I can make a bunch of these different things for each different kind of animal or something like that. Let's do this. Get rid of that stone brick. Let's grab some more of that. And, oops, I just got rid of that. There we go. So the hoppers will feed down there into this little block down there. And then this will have 2 item filters, which will then go through all that. I can do that at a different time. That's not that difficult. But I'm going to raise this up, actually, one more block, because I don't want this to get messed up or whatever. And I realized that I don't have to block off those windows because the cows aren't actually going to be in there. That's why I was blocking them off, because I didn't want them to get stuck. So let's just finish doing this. And there we go. And there we go. Sweet. Alright, so that roof's a lot taller. So now I can go around and start doing this, and this will feed down into there. Sweet. So we can have this going around. I made sure to get a lot of stone bricks and glass and stuff, because this isn't going to end up a pretty big freaking tower of cow stuff. So there we go. Looks cool. So what I'm going to do now is that's the little pit that they would fall into. So I can actually cover up this, because that's all the hoppers are going to be in that middle part, not on the sides. So let's see. Can make this. Let's see. We can tear down that. Make that a solid block so that it doesn't affect the cows at all. And then let's see. Can make that like a tower. Then I guess we can have windows along the side here as well, because I want to make it where you can see when the cow's like dying or whatever. So let's do that. Go around, and I'm actually going to turn off social spy. I forgot to do that for the episode, so that you can't read everyone's thoughts during this whole thing, because sometimes they say, like, I don't know, private stuff, I guess, to each other, so I don't want the entire world to know that. So, yeah, forgot to turn that off. So hoppers would be here. They can still jump up that. So I gotta raise this up one more block, and I actually was gonna put glass here. But yeah, I forgot to do that. So let's do this and that. And it'll show when they fall down or whatever. So there we go. That side's done. Then we can do the same. It's very like it looks like quite the. It's like a, I don't know how to describe it, like a tanky kind of build, where it's all very sturdy looking, and it's nothing super fancy like my Warp King cactus. Which, by the way, I found out that they changed the cactus prices because I haven't been online in so long. They've changed a couple things, so I'll need to go through and change all the prices for that. But for now, I'm gonna leave it as is because why not? So let's see, hoppers here. Then there'd be a layer of lava like here. They'd all catch on fire. They'd die down here. That's plenty of room. So there we go. And let's see. Wait, do I just build the thing right above it? Yeah, I do. They don't need to be pushed anywhere. I'm used to all these complicated water streams and crap like that from like all my builds, like cactus and just in general on most redstone things. Instead of having a crap ton of hoppers, I usually have all these water streams, and they're just falling straight down to a pit of lava. So that's really simple, actually. So I'm actually going to go over here and grab some... Do I have any grass in here? No, I just gave it to that guy. So I'm going to grab some dirt, and I'll go through... Well, no, I'll just go to the shop now and buy some. Let's do home queue. And see, here it is. The cactus was changed to 100 per 16, which is quite annoying. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be enough because I have a stack of everything else. So let's do this. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Sweet. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is oh, I know why I wanted to extend it. It was that's what I can do actually, is make it so that this building's longer. How many would fit here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'm going to keep it nice and compact because I'm not going to have such a massive cow farm like all of them. And I'll have a bunch of different towers like this that are all the same basic design going this way. Similar to how I'm going to have a bunch of those melon pumpkin tower things. And yeah. So did I just add an extra layer for no reason? Yeah, I did. Okay, whatever. So it's grass here. And then stone brick here. There we go. Catch the block. Just kidding. I missed it. I don't know what happened to it. There we go. Let's do that. And then we lay these pressure plates here. And instead of making it a big wide farm, what I'm going to do is make it where it's just taller, I guess. Well, actually the spawn radius. Yeah, I might make this longer so that it spawns on all the blocks, because spawners can spawn like 8 blocks in each direction. So I'm not actually sure about that, so I'll have to look into that actually. If I do, oh, whoops, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go, all on 4 ticks. There we go, place all these. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So, let's do this. And, sweet. Okay. Do this, and we'll just go around on a big block pattern thing. And then we'll have this extend probably both directions in the future, but this is just a temporary setup for it, I guess. And then, let's see. Yep, there we go, perfect. So let's do this, and I'll just set them all up so that they all do that. Sweet. Then we can do that. Sweet. Okay, so they all work. Then I'm going to put glowstone on the end of this so it keeps it all bright. And sweet. There we go. So I just screwed that up. So let's switch to my silk touch. Oh, okay. That's nice. Oh, sweet. I fell in there. Anyway, let's see. So I gotta get some signs. Excuse me. And I'm not sure where actually some signs are. So let me actually. Oh, jeez. What just happened? Okay, what the heck? All right. Anyway, some random window is just like nope. So I don't know what just happened when I tried to open up Windows Explorer, not Internet Explorer, but the little file manager thing. Where's my wood chest? I think I'm actually just gonna go to spawn and buy a crap ton of wood, because that's what I always do at spawn. That's like literally the only thing I buy, that and grass. So let's just hold this down for a little bit and buy some wood, because I'm gonna need a bunch of chests too. So let's see. Because I have a macro to where I can right click and it'll keep doing it, I can open my inventory and inventory's full. So let's go to island home. Then what I can do, because of Skylord, is do that, and then do this, then like that. Sweet. And that. Well, I guess I'll just manually click it out, I guess. That works. I mean, if I have to. That's no fun, but whatever, man. There we go. Oh, balls. Okay, let's do this. Whoop. Swoop-de-whoop. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this stuff. The floor right here. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to have a little walking path in the middle. There we go. So we can do normal chest, normal chest, normal chest. Then do it again. Like so. And then let's do that like so. And perfect. Sweet. And then I'll do alternating trap chest there. TPA here, let's get open. Okay, so now he can check out my island because he was asking to, and let's go build this. Sweet. Alright, this will work. Let me build up that, and then I can add more layers as I want to. Alright, so that's 2 blocks, and then what I do is I do this, and then I can add another layer like that and just repeat the whole process, which I'll probably do most of that off screen, but I would just go like this and set them all to 4 ticks again, of course, and I'm clicking it too many times, so it's resetting it. There we go. And I would just keep repeating that and do that same process up as high as I want. And yeah, so that's about it, I think, for now. I think I'm going to gather some more materials, maybe extend it a bit, and yeah. So I will see you guys in just a second. And so I just checked the time of the video. Notice I was at 22 minutes. And so what I was going to try to keep from doing is going up and past the 30-minute mark. That goes for SMP videos as well. Try to keep them a little bit shorter than that. So I haven't really added anything since that. I just went and checked that because my Windows Explorer was kind of being weird, the little file manager thing, and it was beeping at me during the recording. So I went and checked that and saw that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up the rest of this in between episodes, and then it'll probably be done and maybe expanded on the back a little bit as well. But for the very least, I'll probably have 2 or maybe 3 levels up for a cow farm and place some spawners and stuff. So, yeah. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Bye.
I don't think you understand, I'm a beast, and there ain't no one going harder than me. So if you hating on me, I just let it be. You ain't worth my time for me to even say the least. Why? Cause I'm a beast. I said I'm a beast, and there ain't no one going harder